we are, episode 1. The podcast has landed after a successful last week's episode. How's your day going, Karlo?
I'm doing good. I'm just hanging out at the beach right now. It's a beautiful day. I'm just kidding. It's just my background. So I don't want to show my background.
Why is it messy as but like mine?
Oh no, it's worse.
I don't know if it's worse. This is worse. Doesn't
Um.
look like shit.
Anyways, yeah, my day's been good.
That's good. Yeah, same here, man.
Few hockey games. I had work this morning. Pretty starting to get busy because COVID is we're starting to return to normal. So businesses are opening up again, and I'm in the advertising industry. So as business open up, the more work we get, which is pretty good.
When
You know?
is Vegas supposed to be reopening up?
I mean, it's partially open now. Like you can go to places as long as you follow so like social distancing and wearing masks and stuff.
Mm,
And a lot of people are actually fully vaccinated here too, so we're good.
that's good. Yeah, we were supposed to open up by June, maybe even earlier. But I saw like videos on Snapchat, a bunch of people in Vegas. I'm like, yep, sounds about right.
Yeah, yeah. Like if you go to the strip, it kind of looks normal now, which is pretty impressive.
You get a few masks here and there, but
Yeah.
that's what it's gonna be like for a
Yeah, I
long
mean,
while.
it looks normal as in like as in like the crowd. People are still wearing masks. So yeah, we got we only had we had 100 less than 100 cases last month.
Well, that's not
So
too bad.
yeah, which is really good.
That's good.
So it's starting to improve. So how about you, man?
Um, Santa Barbara's been doing the same. 0 cases recently, in the last 14 days. So, possible beds are opening up, so that's good again. They can do it for other things like drunk teenagers at IV.
Yeah,
That'd be fun to see
the
again.
the frontline workers,
Exactly.
very important. But yeah, let's talk
So,
about this podcast though.
as last week we said, this is all about geek pod like pop culture, basically anything that
We
has
feel
to
like
do.
it.
I feel like it pretty much. But so I did recently watch Godzilla vs Kong, and I gotta say it was pretty damn good.
Have you seen any of the MonsterVerse movies other than this one?
I have actually seen. I saw the first Godzilla. You mean the new Legendary or the past ones?
There's no the this because it's a cinematic universe they're trying to do. There's three before this one. There's the Godzilla, which was I think 2015.
2014,
There's 2014, yeah, somewhere like that. And then there's Kong, Skull
Skull
Island,
Island,
and then
and Godzilla,
Godzilla,
King of the
King of
Monsters.
yeah. I actually binge watched all three of those movies before the weekend before Godzilla versus Kong came out, just to get me caught up.
And references, if you can see if you can get in there.
No, yeah, just because I know they were gonna do a lot of the world building stuff, and you'll get a lot of references if you did watch the other movies before you watch Godzilla.
I actually did
And
watch Godzilla King of the Monsters like a couple of days before I saw Godzilla vs Kong. It was so great just to see that again.
yeah, I think Godzilla versus Kong is probably the best one. I feel like the first Godzilla movie, the 2014 one, it was not enough monsters and too many people. I think, and I think they learned from that lesson, and they kind of fixed it. I think Godzilla versus Kong is the best one out of all of them. To be honest with you.
I Yeah, as far as movie wise and monster versus anything like that, monster fighting movies, I have to go with Godzilla King of the Monsters is my favorite, and then Godzilla versus Kong is my second favorite.
Why is that?
As, why is that? Well, it set up a whole bunch of monsters. Like that set up like all kinds of like titans in Godzilla King of the Monsters, and also it brought back a bunch of not brought back, but it really set up the mythos, the lore of everything. Like they're old titans, they're watchers, their land was there before everything else.
Yeah, that was part of the world you built. But the reason why I didn't like the Godzilla versus Godzilla King of the Monsters over Godzilla versus Kong is they spent too much time on the lore part instead of the monster fighting part. and that's why you go to watch these movies for is the monsters. There was a lot of like following the people more. You're following the people more than watching monsters fight, and
I mean,
I love how, especially in the second half of Godzilla vs Kong, it was just all action. It was just Godzilla versus Kong. Spoilers, by the way. This is
spoilers. A lot of spoilers.
spoilers. Godzilla fights Kong. Um,
Spoilers. No way.
and yeah,
I thought he
and
fought the humans.
yeah, and obviously, as what happens to all these versus movies, there's another bigger threat that they had to help each other with, and which in this case was Mecha Godzilla,
Yeah.
which I actually called when I was talking to my buddies about this.
I
The
called that
first,
too.
yeah, the trailer first came out. I thought it was either Mecha Godzilla or
Mecha
uh,
Ghidorah.
yeah, Ghidorah was gonna come back, because of the post credit scenes from the Godzilla King of Monsters.
When King Tyron came and got the head of King
Yeah,
Ghidorah.
yeah, yeah. Tywin Lannister. Yeah.
Tyron Lannister.
Yeah, but I felt like in the King of Monsters there was a little bit too much people in it.
I mean, go back to the old Godzilla movies. That's what it basically is. People. There's a bunch of love stories. There's people
Yeah.
like doing their thing. And there's like 1/3 of Godzilla.
Yeah, and that's why those are good for the time, but after a while you kind of learn what the people came here for. Making those movies at that time was really expensive, so you can't really put like Godzilla for like the whole movie kind of stuff. Of course, the people are essential, obviously, to give it the setup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't always
Yeah.
have just monsters fighting throughout the entirety of the movie. As much as I
Yeah.
would like that.
Yeah, but I feel like they did I feel like after the three movies that came out, they kind of learned to kind of tone down on that a little bit and really sell the monster fight more than just the plot. Because you have 11. I thought every time the her group 11 from Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown's group, and Ricky Baker, the guy that he was with, he's the only movie I saw him from is from Hunt for the Wilder People,
Mhm.
which is a really good movie. I highly recommend it, and I did not expect to see him in this movie. But their group, I thought, was really kind of dragged
Weird.
the movie a little bit. Yeah, it was a little,
It glorified
conspiracy
theories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is, but it's not that. I thought it was just a little slow. I guess, it was essential to set up Mecha Godzilla. That's what their purpose for.
They could have went another way to do it because did you see the pitch meeting for Godzilla vs Kong?
Yeah, I sent the link onto the Discord. When I saw
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, I saw that, but then I went to go see it, and like there was like no security for like this apex
Oh yeah.
maximum security. I'm like, this is
But-
what it always is in the movies like this.
But yeah, exactly. But here's the thing: we don't. That's not what the movie's about. They're not like we're there for the monster fight, not
We're not
the
real for the realism.
espionage, and not for the espionage. It's they know what they are. The movie knows what it is, and they sell it pretty well, and that's why I liked it. Like it's not trying to be something it's not.
No, it really captivated me. I'm gonna buy it when it comes out. They add it to my collection.
Is it a masterpiece? No,
No.
but it's a very entertaining movie.
It was very entertaining. When I saw Mechagodzilla come out, I'm like,
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah. It was pretty fun. And of course, Kong has to save Godzilla's butt,
I don't know. I think Godzilla kicked his ass twice.
Yeah, but who had to save whose butt after?
Godzilla
You
just
know.
got done like handing Kong his own ass, and he had to go beat a mechanized version of himself. Of course, he's
Yeah,
gonna be
but-
tired.
Also Kong, like, what are you talking about? Kong had to climb from the middle of the earth all the way up to the surface. So of course
Apes-
Kong is tired too.
Apes have a lot of energy, especially a big monkey his size.
That's actually the bigger you are, the more energy you consume. So.
Yeah, I saw that
I don't
theory.
But it's yeah, but I thought it was, like I said, it was a good movie. Not a masterpiece. It's not something I would. It's something that's not gonna win any Academy Awards or
No.
anything. But it's a fun movie. It's a good blockbuster movie that you can just turn off your brain, eat some popcorn, and enjoy it.
And I'd watch
That's
it
that's the
again.
movie. Yeah, that's what kind of movie it is.
Exactly. Then you can watch the whole entirety. Now you can do Godzilla, Kong, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla vs Kong.
Yeah.
I
which
just
is
hope. I don't know. I was kind of hoping at the end they would reveal like a Mechagodzilla for the next movie. I don't feel like I got enough of Mechagodzilla.
it might come back. I don't know what direction they're gonna go with now because it was all those three movies was just leading up to this. So
Yeah,
I don't know what direction they're gonna go. Are they gonna bring Mecha Ghidorah? Maybe. I don't
maybe
know.
they could do that. I mean, Apex. Well, Apex was destroyed, but there's like little foundations everywhere still
Yeah.
going on without their presence. So someone's gonna take over. I feel that's gonna be another fourth movie.
I don't know what happened to Tywin Lannister. His son probably killed him in the bathroom. I don't
Probably.
know. Yeah, but
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, he's still out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly right.
He's,
So and the acting was also pretty okay. It was not uh overwhelming. They were like the people were just side characters.
yeah,
So
like the
and
dad from the last movie, I feel like he was just there.
yeah, and of because of course the main characters is Kong and Godzilla, and I feel like Kong had more screen time than Godzilla, and he has more of an arc because uh, Kong is a little bit more an intellectual creature
Oh
than
yeah, he
Godzilla.
learned sign language, so
Yeah, well, Godzilla is just a force of nature. That's what it is. That's what he is. He's
like an
just there.
alpha
Yeah,
male.
yeah. While Kong actually thinks, and that was his advantage against Godzilla when they were fighting. Is Kong actually thinks about his moves and stuff. He hides and sneak attacks and all that stuff. Opposable thumbs was the big advantage.
He sees the chair and he yeets himself onto it.
Yeah,
He just sits
exactly.
there like
Yeah.
a baller.
Well, Godzilla is just nature and just attacks and really
I mean, he
all.
understands what's going on. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
look at it, he understands what's going on.
But yeah, IQ level you gotta admit is there's Godzilla.
Oh
I mean
yeah,
Kong advantage.
Kong's always gonna have the advantage when it comes like that. When it comes to intellectual things,
See, if they built a giant laser with Kong's posable thumbs, he'd have the advantage.
he'd use the laser against
He can
Godzilla.
because Kong can use tools like the axe. If he had a better weapon than the axe,
The axe
Kong
was
will,
pretty. I like the
Kong
axe.
Kong's totally gonna like whoop his butt, because Kong can use a lot of different things. He can learn how to use a computer because he has opposable thumbs.
He could use that computer, but I don't know if he's gonna have a computer big enough for him to use. He has to type like this.
No, he has regular like his gorilla arms.
Yeah, and he's gonna type like this,
He just
like
he just
grandma.
built a big ass computer.
But no, it was a fun movie. But we're gonna segue. We also saw the latest episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yes.
That
Uh,
was good. The introduction to Zemo, again. Kristen was all like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Zemo from Captain America, Winter Soldier." She's all, "Who?" I'm like, "He's the bad guy."
yeah, he was the reason why Iron Man hates Captain America.
That is true.
He set the whole thing up. In the comic books, he's like known to be a cunning. I'd say he's probably like the Lex Luthor of the Marvel universe, where he doesn't really have superpowers, but he uses his connections and his wealth and his mind to really mess with uh the heroes.
Yeah,
As-
which he's really good at doing that.
yeah. So I'm excited what he has planned. I feel like he's behind all. I don't know how he got like he was behind. Didn't he say he was blipped, or was he blipped, or was he not blipped?
He's not blipped. He was in the jail for
Okay.
5 years.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
he said that he wasn't blipped, so he could have done something within those 5 years.
he could
Set
have.
a lot of things up because knowing Zemo. Plus, he had his iconic mask on, the purple
Yeah,
mask.
I saw that. That was
He
pretty
doesn't have
badass.
he doesn't have his crown though because he is a baron.
Yeah.
He's royalty.
Well, I mean, they can't use like everything from the comics.
Yeah. But they did go to Mastapor, which is very exciting because that's an X-Men reference.
Is it?
Yeah, it's normally associated with the X-Men, that city in the Marvel universe. It's a fictional city. It's not a real city in real life,
Oh yeah.
but it is normally connected in the X-Men. So that's very exciting.
They could also introduce X-Men for Phase 4 because in
Yeah.
that I feel like Adam Warlock's going to be introduced into it, and then it's Galactus probably going to be the main
Well,
villain.
the way they talk about the Super Soldier program is because it's a weapons project.
Yeah.
Super Soldier is Weapon Zero or Weapon One or something like that. Guess who's number 10?
No idea.
Weapon X.
Weapon.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's Wolverine. So
Yeah.
this all could lead up to a
What are they
introduction.
going to retcon the whole X-Men and have a new Wolverine?
Yeah, because
Because he's old.
they're gonna have a new Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kevin Feige already said it. He's not ready to cast one yet, but the Fox X-Men is not part of the MCU. They are rebooting X-Men.
I'm
They are
okay
start,
with that. Oh, you
yeah
think they're going to
starting.
bring in any characters, or they have sole copyright over?
Disney bought Fox. They have all of it.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's right.
Yeah, that's why they're able to call Wanda Maximoff the Scarlet Witch now
That's
because
what
they
that
own.
was.
Yeah, because if you ever noticed during WandaVision, when Agatha Harkness called her the Scarlet Witch, that was the first time in the MCU
That she was referred to as Scarlet
they
Witch.
are referred to as Scarlet Witch because they used to not be able to do that. That's why she was just Wanda.
So now Disney's gonna use everything Fox up. Back like,
Yeah,
no, we're gonna use this now. Thanks, pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah, but pretty much. Which is unfortunate that I don't know if they're gonna retcon it because, as you know, in the comic books, Wanda is
Responsible for endangered species from the Book of M. Yeah.
yeah, Book of M, but I was gonna say she's Magneto's daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but Magneto's not yet in the MCU, so
I mean, they have a
uh,
whole phase 4 to go through. They could do shows like they did with them.
yeah. But in WandaVision, they already showed her parents, unless they're gonna retcon that she was adopted, because in the comic book her and Pietro was adopted.
Hmm.
Uh, Sokovia, it's not Sokovia. She's not Sokovian in the comic books. She's Romani. She's from Romania, and she was adopted by Romani parents. And then it turns out that her dad, crap, I can't for some reason I cannot think of Magneto's real name. Uh, but
I can't
uh,
think of it either.
yeah, but he after World War II he went to hiding, had a wife, and had birth with, got her wife pregnant, and then they found out he was a mutant, so they chased her. He chased them away, and then his wife had um, the twins, and then she put him into adoption. That's why Magneto didn't know uh,
About.
Pietro and Wanda was his kids until later on.
So I really feel like So we got a couple movies coming out. No shows as far as I'm aware that's coming out. I'm excited about What If. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
What If is going to be like. Well, what
I
was
think
What If? What if the other half of the Avengers were?
were blipped off. I don't think they're gonna do that episode, but it's just like, what if it was Peggy Carter that got the super soldier serum?
Hmm.
What if it was uh T'Challa who was taken by um the Ravagers and he became Star Lord? I think those are the two ones I remember. They're doing episodes on. There's a few ones, but I think after Falcon, we were gonna go back to Falcon Winter Soldier in a
Yeah, we're
while.
gonna go back to Falcon. So this
But
is just a tangent.
After Falcon and Winter Soldier, it's gonna be the Black Widow movie,
Hmm.
and then
Loki,
it's the Loki series,
which
and
I'm really
then
excited about. Loki. I've always thought
oh yeah,
Loki deserved his own series.
this is gonna be the multiverse
Yeah,
introduction too, because the way they said, I don't know if you saw the trailer, but
with Doctor Strange into the multiverse of madness, and then you can do
yeah,
so many things with that.
yeah, uh, and then I think it's What If and during the summer
Hmm.
after uh after Loki. After Loki, it's gonna be What If, and then I think it is the Eternals after
Yeah, the
that,
Eternals after that.
and then the
Let me see.
Hawkeye series, I believe.
Hawkeye gets his own series. Let me see if I can bring it up. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. 2021.
Yeah, so we got WandaVision already there. We got Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten
Oh yeah,
Rings.
I forgot about Shang-Chi. Yes. Which is gonna be the first Asian American. Well, that he's not American. He the first Asian superhero
Yeah,
in the MCU, which I'm as an Asian American myself, I'm pretty excited about it.
it's gonna be pretty damn good. And then you got Thor: Love and Thunder after Doctor Strange and
Which
the
I
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, which I'm super excited for. Love and Thunder, as I've said before, we've discovered before, Jimmy, that Taika Waititi is one of my favorite
Yeah,
directors.
no, you did say he was one of your
Yeah,
favorites, which I can understand. His movie is pretty damn good.
yeah, it's very it's pretty exciting. Yeah, yeah. There's Shang-Chi, Hawkeye, Love and Thunder. There's Black Widow. So it's pretty exciting that more like I think someone mentioned that uh, there's no 2 weeks without a new MCU release until like December or something like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while for that because I'm looking at the timeline right now. Loki's coming out in June. We got Black Widow in
Yeah,
July.
because I think there's a week between when Falcon and Winter Soldier is done, and then there's a week break, and then Black Widow comes out, and then there's another week break, and then Loki comes out, and then
Black
that's
Widow's come out in July 9th.
where is that the updated one?
Yeah, and premiere access on July 9th.
Oh yeah, okay, July. Yeah, because Falcon and Winter Soldier, there's what a few more, like 6 more episodes. What episode
Hopefully.
3? There's 9 episodes.
Oh, is it
So there's
9
six.
episodes?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So that's gonna be around July. It's gonna end of June. It's gonna finish at the end of June.
Mm-hmm.
A week break, and then Black Widow comes out. So
No,
it's
I'm
pretty
pretty
exciting.
excited about that too. But Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I'm really excited about. Which Spider-Mans do you know they got to be on board for that?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Spider-Man. No, that's on Spider-Man 3. There's Spider-Man's not gonna be Multiverse Madness, but there's gonna be a third Spider-Man. The third
Yeah, No
Spider-Man
Way
movie
Home.
coming out. Yeah, No Way Home. So I forgot about that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also coming out later this year, I think. Or is it 2022? I can't
I
remember.
think. I
They
think
haven't
it's.
come out with a date
They
yet.
haven't come out with the date. It's a name because they were trying to hide the name from Tom Holland.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, it's pretty exciting. I am
I'm pretty
excited.
excited too to see all three Spider-Mans if that happens. That'd be
Oh,
great.
no, it does have the release date. It's
Oh, it
December. It's
does.
on December. Yeah, December
Ooh,
December 17th. For US.
that's
Yeah,
gonna be good. That's gonna be a good winter.
yeah. And Thor: Love and Thunder is on February 2022.
Yeah, so we got a couple movies. I know it's set for the next, was it 5 years for Phase 4?
Yeah, but a lot of them are just announcements. They haven't
Yeah.
announced the. Okay, so I saw this. I'm looking at it right now. So there's the movies coming out is Black Widow on July 9th, Shang-Chi at September, The Eternals in November, Spider-Man in December, then Thor in February next year, and Doctor Strange is next year on March
March
2020, March
25th.
2022, March 2022. Well, the shows is WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki. What if it's summer 21? That's all it says. Hawkeye says 2021. Miss
Yeah.
Marvel, and there's the Miss Marvel series with Kamala Khan.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah. Then Moon Knight and She-Hulk on 2022.
And then we got Black Panther 2, which
Yeah.
that's gonna be
That's
interesting
gonna
to
be
see.
that's probably gonna be late 2022. They haven't because they have Moon Knight 2, also Moon Knight, the second Captain Marvel movie, and there's a few uh, they've announced. So I'm pretty excited for those.
Oh, I have
Blade,
some more.
Blade, and Blade.
Ooh,
Blade.
oh
They're
yeah,
gonna
that's
come out with
right. They're gonna make
Blade.
a new Blade.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm excited because I love Blade. Blade's one of my favorites. He was I love the
And
and
the
Spider-Man
the Fantastic Four movie.
rebooting for the third time.
I hopefully I have faith that this one's actually gonna be good.
I'm keeping my
It's MCU.
expectations low when it comes to Fantastic Four.
Nah, I'm gonna, dude. Fantastic Four is so underrated
It really
because
is. They're
it's
really great.
because they ruined the fucking movies. You
I never
know,
watched the second Fantastic Four. I saw the first one with Chris
the
Evans as
With Jessica Alba and
yeah,
stuff. Yeah, yeah. The second one with Kate Mara and Michael B. Jordan,
yeah.
who's supposed to be brothers and sisters, and they don't.
I, it
Let's just say
wasn't
they don't look alike.
a little bit. They don't look alike.
Just
Just
a
a
little
little
bit
bit.
off, a little bit off. I can't point out.
Can't put
Well,
my finger on it.
yeah,
But there was another one. They have a couple more apparently. They have Ant Man and Wasp, Quantumania,
yeah, that's true. They have so many the announced.
Guardians 3, She Hulk,
Yeah,
which
She-Hulk. Yeah, I mentioned that already.
Moon
It's
Knight.
a sort.
Oh yeah, that's right. Secret Invasion. I love
Yes,
Secret
that's
Invasion.
serious.
That
That's
is a
serious,
great
serious.
way to bring back any ones they killed off because they can just say, "Oh, they were a Skrull this whole time."
I don't want them to do that though. Like
They might do that.
especially with Tony Stark and Steve Rogers.
I don't
I feel like they're
think
I feel
they
like
would do
their
that.
I feel like their story arc has concluded, and I think it was perfect the way they ended it. So I don't want them to do that.
Yeah, no,
I
I
feel,
don't want them
yeah,
to do that either. But
yeah,
we shall see how they do this.
but yeah, we should go back
The
to
Winter Soldier and the
talk about
Falcon.
talk about that
Oh,
and
there's
the
so much to talk about. Like the new Captain. What is his name? That new Captain America dude.
John Walker,
Yeah, Secret Agent. He's becoming a
U.S.
little bit
agent.
more
U.S.
paranoid.
agent, yeah, U.S.
Yeah,
agent.
U.S. Agent.
As you can see, he's not Steve Rogers. We kind of knew that
No,
when
he is not Steve Rogers.
yeah, he is. He's not a hero. Um, but I love the interactions he had with uh. But oh wait, no, that was the last
Last
episode. I'm
episode
thinking that was
with
the last episode before
Bucky and
and Sam.
Sam.
Yeah, but yeah, they're not good guys at
No,
all.
they are not good guys whatsoever.
I mean, I think he tries to be. His intentions is there, but I think he has a temper, and
He's being overshadowed. He's trying to be what Steve Rogers was.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember in the first Captain America when they talk about this the super soldier serum where it enhances what they already have.
Yeah.
And that's why the Red Skull turned out to the Red Skull, because Red Skull is a very angry person, and he's full of hate and stuff, and that's why he turned out into the Red Skull. While
Steve
when
Rogers took the
Steve,
serum. It
exactly
enhanced all the greatness in him.
exactly once John Walker, I think he's gonna take the super soldier serum.
You
I
think
think he's
so?
gonna end up, yeah, it's leading to that obviously, because I feel like this is what I think is gonna happen. He feels like he can't do his job properly. He's getting overpowered, so he's gonna, because there's 12 more serums out there that the what's it called again, the flag smashers
The
took.
Flag Smashers.
There's 12 of them, so I feel like John Walker's gonna take one of them, and it's just gonna enhance his anger and his rage and all that stuff, and he's gonna be the big bad, you know.
The big bad guy that
But
Zemo tries to take
other
over with. I feel like Zemo's going to try to snake his way through his head.
Yeah, but he hates super soldiers as much as anyone.
That is
There's a
true.
lot. There's a lot of moving pieces in this series. Just I love this political kind of intrigue drama, because so you have the flag smashers,
Hmm.
you have U.S. agent slash John Walker, you have Zemo, you have the shit. What's the guy's name? The big mysterious guy.
Uh,
The guy that crap. Well, you know what I'm talking about, right? The Watcher. No, that's not the
oh,
Watcher.
the broker.
No, that's not
The power broker.
the power broker. There you
Power
go.
broker.
The power broker, and we have Sharon Carter, which I think Sharon Carter has a bigger role in this, other than just this one appearance.
Yeah.
And you have I forgot the name of the Black Captain America, and him,
Black Captain America.
which yeah, the guy they visited in Baltimore.
Oh,
Yeah. Which, by the way, the nephew who was keeping watch on him, is a member of the Young Avengers, which I think they are setting up. because they're already he's the fourth member. He's the third member that we've seen on screen,
Yeah.
which is I forgot his name. He's superhero movie. Like he's the leader. And then there's Wiccan and Speed, which is Wanda's kids. They are member of the Young Avengers, and there's Kate Bishop, which is the new Hawkeye. Those four are member of the Young Avengers, and there's uh, Cassie Lang,
Mhm.
who is I forgot what she called herself, but she's like a version of Ant Man. Those are the members of the Young Avengers,
I know absolutely nothing the Young Avengers, so
I'm pretty excited for that. I do my research when I'm bored. Okay, so
no, it's all good. I do my research through comics, and the
yeah,
comics that I have don't have anything to do with this right now because I'm reading The Last Ronin. It's a really good
yeah,
fucking book.
yeah. I read comics on. I don't own comic books because I'm poor, but I read them online a lot.
Hmm.
But they're I'm just excited for this.
I mean, no, Phase 4 is like, I love the story they're going with. I really, really feel like this is gonna be like probably like my top favorite one.
I don't know if they're gonna do a big Avenger style team up soon though. Um,
Mm, I mean, they might.
like they're gonna do a lot of crossovers, but I don't think they're gonna do a really big
What
one
do you think?
connecting
Like
Endgame.
Wanda's gonna come make an appearance?
Well, she's already showing up in uh, Doctor Strange 2.
Mm. I'm talking about
And they,
in Winter Soldier and Falcon.
no, she's not gonna show up in this one. Because she's stuck somewhere. She's off somewhere. But we already saw War Machine
We did.
in winter in here. Sharon Carter's back. Um, and we saw the cliffhanger with what's her name?
She blew
I
up the
forgot.
whole building.
Huh?
The
No,
Flag
no, no,
Smasher chick blew up
no,
the
no.
whole
That's not the
building.
cliffhanger. It's the girl from Wakanda showing up.
That's
Amanda.
what it was. That
Yeah,
was cool. I forget her
which is
name
not
too.
Aguaye. Which is not Aguaye. It was the other one. She's the second in command.
Yeah,
Yeah. She shows up. That's another crossover.
that's
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
another
good.
fact. That's another faction in this series. So I feel like this is a little bit like Game of Thrones-ish kind of stuff when there's a lot of different moving pieces around, and they're all gonna come together.
Except they have
You
better
know.
writers, so it's gonna be good.
Well, show like I don't want to get into that rabbit hole. Maybe we'll dedicate an episode talking about the Game of Thrones, but let's
We could
not
do that. We could
get to
dedicate the whole
yeah,
episode of
let's
Game of Thrones.
because I you know me, Jay. I love my Game of
Oh yeah, no,
Thrones.
you read all the books. The ones are out anyway.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the Winds of Winter. It's
Yeah,
probably never gonna not gonna happen
probably.
because
What will come out?
I
What will come
yeah,
out first? Half-Life 3 or Winds of Winter?
neither
Neither.
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 I'm waiting for the books because I do like I normally don't do that like I do entitled stuff like this, but I deserve a better ending. Fuck that
Oh
shit.
yeah, no, that ending was just trash.
I mean, I kind of knew that the whole trajectory of Daenerys like this is the last thing I'm gonna say about Game of Thrones. I don't want to go on a tangent about it because, like I said, we can talk about
Another
like
episode. We have
a
plenty of
different
weeks to do
episode.
this.
But I knew the trajectory of Daenerys is going mad. If you read the books, if you actually look at the underlining stuff, they say Daenerys going mad was inevitable.
Well, yeah, look at
Everybody
her.
knew that, but the way they did it just sucked. It was bad.
The bloodline
Did
was
it?
just plagued. I mean,
Yeah,
her what was it? Grandfather blew up
her dad.
King's
It's
Landing.
her
Her
dad.
dad,
Her
King
dad. The
blew
Mad
up
King.
the Mad King,
Yeah.
and that's just the bloodline is because they're doing
Mhm.
inbreeding, so that's just gonna make them
There's
crazy.
there's a line they say a lot in the books. I don't know. If I don't remember they saying in the show where, every time a Targaryen is born, you flip a coin, and it's either they're mad or they're normal
It
or something
sounds
like that,
familiar. I don't
or
know if it
something
was
like
from the
that.
show or if it was from the film theory I saw of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot they mentioned that in the books. It's uh, yeah, yeah, but that's it. Let's go back to
That's it.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I think I've said enough about Winter Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I love this. Oh, speaking of the beginning, when they were doing the GPC, I really felt they were talking about coronavirus at that time. I'm like, are we talking about
Oh
COVID right
yeah,
now?
I mean, I love there's so many subject matters. So Falcon, we talked about this last time.
Yeah.
It's very, um,
Social commentary.
yeah, the social commentary in Falcon and the Winter Soldier is very,
Spot on the
it's,
nose.
I wouldn't say on the nose. It's there, but it's you you can tell it's there, but it's not like they're not looking in. They're not looking at the camera. It's like,
No.
hey, racism is bad.
Yeah.
You know, they're not doing that.
No.
But you can tell it's there.
But that's what Marvel's always been about, like speaking to the regular guy. Like, hey, these superheroes have problems too. Like, they gotta pay bills, they're in relationships, they're from the blip, they gotta go back in life, and that's why Marvel for me was always my favorite.
That's why I love Spider-Man, because he is a superhero, but he's just a regular dude who's having rent problems, and girlfriend problems, and all that shit.
He's got class. These guys do. He's got the stress.
I've always related to Peter Parker this whole time.
I feel like a lot of people relate to Peter Parker.
Oh yeah, he's a very relatable superhero. That's why, compared to Batman, who's rich and shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Spider-Man better than Batman.
Don't at him.
Don't at me. I love Batman. I love Batman.
No, Batman's really great. Like, I like some DC characters. I just recently saw the Suicide Squad trailer.
Yes. You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, no, we can talk about that real quick.
I am so excited. They are. A lot of people ask me when this came out on Twitter and stuff, because they know I'm a big ass fucking nerd.
Yeah.
No. They're asking me if it's a reboot. Yeah. They're asking me if it's a reboot or not. I'm like, no, is not. It sorta is. It's a reboot, but not. They know the original one existed.
They acknowledge it.
They acknowledge it. It's there. It happened. This is a sequel. But they are flipping the tone. They are flipping the direction it's going.
So it's a prequel sequel.
No, it's a sequel.
Well, I mean,
it's kind of like how the MCU acknowledges that the Incredible Hulk movie happened, but not really.
They do.
It's there, but you know.
They'll show images from it, but they won't actually acknowledge that Edward Norton was.
Yeah, Edward Norton, different guy. Kind of like that, you know.
Do you feel the MCU would be different if they did cast Edward Norton as?
Yes, because I do love Mark Ruffalo. I cannot imagine anyone else playing Bruce Banner other than Mark Ruffalo now.
That is true. Like, every time MCU hits it with a spot-on actor.
Dude.
Like, Cumberbatch is my favorite Doctor Who. It's Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange is one of my top 5 favorite superheroes.
Yeah, he's perfect, and
the best.
And he's American accent, really good.
Oh yeah,
way better.
His acting is so great.
Way better than Sophie Turner's American accent.
Yeah.
as long as they don't let Doctor Strange say penguins, we should be good.
I don't think he'll say penguins anytime soon. Yeah.
I don't know if you got that reference. Do you?
No, I didn't get the reference.
There's because of Benedict Cumberbatch's voice, he's done a lot of voiceover for BBC and stuff for their nature shows. Mm-hmm. And there's an episode where he talks about the South African penguins, and the whole time he was calling it penguins.
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 He can't say penguins.
Penguin. No, that's how we thought it was pronounced.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I gotta link you the clip. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that'd be great.
And I think it's penguins. I think it's penguins. Penguins. Yeah. Penguins. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh man, that is so great.
But yeah,
Suicide Squad.
You're right though. The way they cast actors for Marvel is spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though I really think they had, like, the Netflix shows, they even had, I like to think, hopefully Disney had a small part in that, but probably not. But what they got for Daredevil, that was perfect. Jessica Jones was perfect.
Yeah. That was before Disney bought them. Yeah. But yeah, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
I don't know why everyone's beefing with Iron Fist. I like Iron Fist.
So watch it again. So bad. I hated it, dude. It's so bad. It was so slow paced. We talked about this last week. I'm not gonna talk about it again.
I think that's what mostly podcasts are, like reoccurring references from older shows.
And like I said, the Punisher was really good.
The Punisher was great.
Yeah. Uh, there are rumors that they are gonna bring. I forgot his name. The actor who plays Daredevil in Spider-Man 2.
Oh, that's I'm gonna look it up because it's gonna
Yeah.
bug the shit out of me if I don't.
But yeah, as you know, in the comic books, actually, Daredevil and Spider-Man actually work a lot together because they are in both in New York.
Yeah,
You know, although they do live in separate places in New York. New York's fucking huge, guys. If
yeah,
you've
no,
been
it's
to New
huge.
York, it's freaking huge.
I've never actually been
Um,
to New York, but I know how huge it is.
yeah. Obviously, Spider-Man lives in Queens. Uh,
Daredevil in Hell's
well,
Kitchen.
Daredevil, yeah, in Manhattan, Hell's Kitchen. But they work because Kingpin is their one of their common enemies.
I wonder if
That's
they're
why.
gonna bring a Kingpin-esque. Ooh,
If they
Power
no no
Broker.
no 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 Kingpin, because his party the guy they casted for Kingpin was perfect. He's still alive. He's still out there. He can come back.
He
He's
can't come
just in
back.
prison. No, he's just in prison right
Yeah.
now.
You know what he could
So
be?
hopefully he comes back.
If
I loved him. He was
Netflix
great.
and Disney cross over, Power Broker can be Kingpin.
Nah,
No?
no.
Ah, that goes
Because
my dream.
no, because the Netflix series is canon.
Oh, yeah.
They're still canon. They're not getting rid of it. So the Kingpin they have is still in prison right now. I don't know if it affected anything or whatever, but it's technically still canon.
Do you think he got blipped?
I don't know. We probably won't know.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
We can
But yeah,
speculate.
I think I'm pretty excited. I really want to see Jessica Jones back.
That'd be good.
Uh,
I really loved her character in that show.
I love her actor too.
And David
She's
Tennant playing
Oh, here's the thing, man. They should. I wanted David Tennant to be a bigger role in the MCU. Right?
what do you mean?
Like he was because he's dead.
Yeah.
I wanted him to come back.
Or a scroll.
No, stop it with that.
No.
David, I love David. David Tennant's a very underrated actor. He's very big in
the UK.
the UK.
Yeah.
Obviously,
He's a
not as big
huge
here.
actor. I saw his whole
Yeah,
filmography.
he does. Yeah, he does. He does a lot in the UK. He does theater over there. He did.
Have you seen any of his theater?
No, obviously not. I've never been to the UK.
I mean, you can watch
That's true.
UK
That's true.
due to VPN if you change your thing.
That's true,
Hashtag not
that's true.
sponsored.
That's true. That's true. But I have not. But I've seen a few of his movies.
Oh yeah, no,
Uh,
his movies are really good.
I can't remember it because I remember I had after Doctor Who. After he left Doctor Who,
Hmm.
I went on this weird tenant of just watching some of his movies. I can't remember. I was like that was years ago. So.
I liked him in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, I
As
forgot
the
he was
son.
Barty Crouch.
Yeah, he's Marty Crouch.
He was Barty Crouch.
He
Yeah, I
played a
forgot.
really good Marty Crouch.
Well, he plays good in everything.
That is true. I can't
He's
think
one
of
of my
a
favorite
bad
actors.
performance that he's done that I've seen.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
I also liked his voice acting for Uncle Scrooge.
Oh yeah, he's Scrooge. Yeah, he's
he is
Scrooge.
Scrooge in the new DuckTales.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
That was really
His that's his natural accent, by the way.
good. Scottish?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's Scottish.
Yeah, I've heard him in interviews. It's really good. Every time Kristen hears him, she goes, ah.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like him.
I really hope they bring him back.
Yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah,
We like it. It's good. Watch
like it. I can't wait for what? Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday, tomorrow.
Friday. Yeah, Friday. Well, I normally watch it at midnight on Thursday.
There you go.
So,
I tried
yeah.
to, but then we got Among Us with Friends on Friday.
Yeah, I watch it. No, wait, no, I watch it Thursday midnight.
Yeah, Thursday midnight. I tried to, but Kristen's always asleep, I think, because she works mad early, so.
That's true. That's true. And then I watch the new Mighty Ducks series. After that,
You know what?
the new Mighty Ducks series. You never heard of it?
No, I did. Game Changer. You watched it?
Yeah, I liked it.
How was it?
It's good. It's a kids show. It's nothing to. It's not of analysis to it. It's entertaining. It's what it is. It's a Disney kids show.
Is it a
That's what
game
it is.
changer on the Mighty Ducks?
Yes, because it brought it back.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
game. So it's a
I
game
think
changer.
I this kid's one of the kids' line is says like on the team he's because the whole premise is they're like a bad team and they're trying to be better. Obviously,
Yeah,
that's
a
kids show.
throwback to the original Mighty
One of
Ducks
the
movies.
Yeah, one of the players is he has a podcast and he's like I don't think I can contribute physically. I have a podcast buddy. That's me.
Hmm.
That's totally it's my spirit animal. Like
Like I feel that
I
because
feel that.
you have like what 2, 3 podcasts you do.
I just this is my second one.
The second
I
one,
have two.
okay, for now.
Yeah, for now. Yeah,
For now.
I do go into other podcasts and guest talk as my other podcast is a sports podcast, so I go into other sports teams podcasts and talk about the teams matchup coming up and stuff.
So you're really excited that you have a nerd podcast now.
Oh yeah, there's not a lot of places I can vent about nerd shit.
Mm-mm. Nope.
To be
No, we
honest
can't.
with you.
Not even Discord. We get yelled at.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, that's probably why I created this, just so I can talk. Because there's just so much shit to talk about.
Yeah,
I
it's
go,
funny. It's funny because on my Twitter, a lot of my followers is because of my sports stuff, and when I try to tweet about nerdy shit, not a lot of people it doesn't get a lot of traction.
you don't get as much response to
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah. No, I get that too, because I really don't
I
get any traction with any of my tweets.
I did have a really dirty conversation today though. Let me see if I find it because I want to ask you this question, Jimmy.
All right.
This is off our topic board, but this is a good conversation. I think there was a list uh, of things here to and says that pick three that you can get that you will get rid of.
Okay.
Okay, let me look for it because it was a bit down. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is the list.
Okay.
You have to lose three forever. Any of these for future projects
Eh,
that's they're gonna be created. Number one, Star Wars. Number two, MCU. Three, the DCEU. Number four, Jurassic Park. Number five, the Harry Potter universe. Uh, Number six, the Lord of the Rings universe. Fast and the Furious. Back to the Future. 007. Star Trek. Indiana Jones, or Avatar. The Avatar movie, not the Last Airbender.
Okay. So 3 we have to get rid of forever future
Get
projects, or just like
yeah
for everything.
yeah. Get rid of three.
No, I'm talking about like everything or like future projects.
No, let's make it everything.
Everything? Oh, so you
Yeah,
gotta right, erase the entire thing.
yeah.
Alright, well, I get rid of DC. I have no
Okay.
personal connection with DC or anything. The other two is gonna be hard. Because I really like every single other thing that you named.
Do you want to hear my choices?
Yeah, actually, yeah. No,
Number
Avatar. Avatar. I get rid of
Okay.
Avatar.
Okay. Okay. So my first one is Fast and the Furious.
That's my
Easy
third
for
one.
me. Easy for
That's
me.
my third one.
There's like two good movies in that series, and that's the first two. Other than that, it just went
I like
out of
Tokyo
line.
Drift.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift was okay, but it's after Tokyo Drift, it just went crazy and out of
They
look.
went from Resident Evil 4 to Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so Fast and Furious is my first one. Number two is Avatar. I
Yeah.
think it's overrated. I don't think it's
It's not
it's
even that good.
yeah, it's Pocahontas in space,
Ooh.
right? And my third one, I don't think you're gonna like this, Jimmy.
You
It's,
probably said Star Wars.
it's Star Trek.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
I've never been a Trekkie.
Hmm.
I've watched a few episodes of the Star Trek with Captain Picard. Never really got into it. I watched the movies that came out,
With
what,
James
the newer,
Cameron.
yeah,
No,
the James Cameron
yeah,
movies,
no.
which I like, but yeah, it
It wasn't
never
James
was.
Cameron. It was
Oh no, yeah, I don't know. I know who you're talking about.
he did Star
You know,
Wars.
oh, yes, I know who you're talking about. I don't know why I can't think of his name.
It's gonna bug the shit out of me. But no, yeah, I like Star Trek. When I grew up, when growing up, my dad was a huge
Yeah,
Trekkie.
you that J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams, that's what it is.
Yes.
Growing up, my dad was a Trekkie, and I found Star Wars. Then I
Mhm.
loved it, and I watched that instead, despite him. I'm just kidding. Love my dad.
And it's funny because of some of my responses to this is a lot about 60 or 70% wanted to get rid of Lord of the Rings.
Really, I actually
I
like Lord of the Rings.
I love it's my number one. I made a list as it's my number
Of
one.
sci-fi
Okay,
or just nerdy
out
fantasy
of
shit?
all of this Lord of the Rings, out of in this list, I'm gonna ask you something.
Alright.
In this list, which one won an Academy Award for Best Picture?
In this list, which director has not won
No,
an award for anything? I
which one won the Best Picture in any of these
think it was
franchises?
Avatar.
There's only one that won Best Picture.
The one with the one ring.
Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. It
That was a
won
good one.
Best Picture. It won Best Picture. It's the only one out of this list because it's fucking amazing. Okay, the
It was
books are
good.
amazing,
It was good.
and the books are even better. Come on,
Of
guys,
course, man. The books are always
get
gonna
the
be better.
fuck out of
Name
here! What
one
I'm saying.
like show where the movie was better than the books. Exactly.
Uh, Jojo Rabbit.
Really.
well, the book it's a very different. The book it's just loosely based on it.
Mhm.
It's called Jojo Rabbit's book is loosely based on the book called Chasing Skies, which is very very dark.
Yeah.
It's not like the movie at all. Um, the main character it remains a Nazi. It's very disturbing and it's just terrible. I don't want to get a tangent to that, but maybe on a different
So
podcast.
that's
But
the only time where the movie was better than the books.
think of yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. There's a lot of movies. Like I've never seen the Hunger Games, but you probably read and seen both Hunger Games.
I have yes. I've seen the books are better. Yes,
Obviously.
actually, like to be honest with you, the movie stays so very faithful to the books.
Mhm.
With the Hunger Games, but the books is still better. Yes.
Of course. Um, I'm reading Game of Thrones right now. I am only in chapter 3 because I'm a slow ass reader.
Oh, the first Game of Thrones book.
Yeah, the first.
You have a long way to go,
I do
buddy.
have a long way to go.
If you're just in chapter 3, holy shit! Like shit. What's the third book called again? The crown,
From.
the Storm of Swords. The Storm of
Yeah.
Swords. It's the best one. The third book is the best one.
Did
I'm
you
gonna
say
name-
Storm of Storms?
The Storm of Swords.
Okay, the Storm of Swords.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's probably my favorite one. I think it's the biggest one too out of all of them. Because they had to split book five. No, book 4 and book 5 they had to split. Yeah, they had to split book. George R. R. Martin. When you get to this is not a spoiler, but when you get to book 5 and when you get to book 5, you'll realize some of the characters or point of views are missing. Because you're in book 3, so if you've read, I think
What are you
Bran,
talking about? I'm book 1.
book 1, chapter 3. I mean chapter
Yeah,
3.
chapter 3.
So if you
Book
read 3 chapters, and the way he writes it, it's every chapter is a different point of view of a different
Yeah.
character. I think the first chapter you ever read is Bran.
Second
believe
one
the
is
sec-
Catelyn.
Yeah, the second one's Catelyn, and the third one is Eddard. Or
No,
John?
sorry, I got that reversed. Second one's Eddard, third one's Catelyn, because the second one
okay.
he was talking about
Yeah,
about killing the guy, and like it really like spoke. It really should have
Yeah.
done that in the show heavier, because I felt like
Yeah.
it was heavier in the book, not as heavier in the show.
yeah. So when you get to the 5th book, you'll realize some characters are missing in their point of views. You're missing. I think Daenerys, Tyrion, and Jon. No, Jon is in book 4. Daenerys is not, or something like that. He split it up because he wrote it. He wrote it too long, so he had to split the 2 chapters apart.
Yeah.
There's only 2 Starks that doesn't have a point of view, POV chapters. There's only 2 of them.
I can think of.
You probably won't
I
know the
probably-
answer, but I'll let you guess who they are.
I forget his name. The one who died from in the Battle of Bastards.
The Battle of Bastards.
Yeah, he gets
Jon
shot in the
Snow?
arrow. No, the
Oh,
other.
Rickon.
Rickon. Yeah, so Rickon
Yeah.
and
Rickon is one.
Rob.
Yeah, Rickon and Rob
Yeah.
are the only two Stark to the another chapter.
Oh, that sucks.
It's crazy. Because Rob actually in the books is not a big main character. He's a big plot device.
Yeah.
His characters the in the show they just love John Madden is that his name? I know his last name is Madden.
I think so.
A lot. Who's gonna be in the Eternals
Ooh.
movie? Um, so much that they gave him a bigger role than he should have in the books.
But
But,
on that note, we are gonna have to sign off right now. I'm getting a message from my producer that I have to sign off. But this was good. This is a good episode.
it's a good episode, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Episode 1. I'm gonna put it YouTube. The podcast has landed, and I'll think of something for episode 2. The two podcasters probably.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
The best way to do it is we figure out the title after the recording because we have no idea what's going to end up being talked about and
That
stuff.
is true, but I do have a set list of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Thank you for the biddies. But yeah, we will end this. Thank you, Karlo, for joining us. People, I will be linking how to see more of his content in the shit below. Be here next Wednesday, same time, same crappy video background. Thank you for joining us.
Fix your background.
No, I love my background. It's gonna stay like that forever.
Fix your background.
She's gonna hate me forever. All right, Karlo. We'll see you next time, man.
Yeah, I'll see you on Friday.
Exactly. All right. Cheers, everyone.
All right, that was fun.
Yeah. No. Oh shit.